Hey there, Tony Mitchell, Director of Field Relations for Novacera North America, coming to you again. This is part 2 of Novacera's Lifetime Rewards Plan overview and training. And part 1, if you recall, we talked a lot about the requirements and really what it takes to advance through the Lifetime Rewards Plan and go and start in at Senior Affiliate and work your way all the way up to National Marketing Director. As we had mentioned in the first part, or part 1 of this video series, is we highly recommend that you go and download the one-sheet plan overview. It's a PDF that you can save to your computer or just look at it online. And it's just a great reference for you to use as you're learning and explaining and teaching others the Lifetime Rewards Plan. This part of the video, or this second part in this video series, we're talking about the rewards. So in part 1 we talked about requirements. Now we're going to talk about the rewards, which is the part that we all love to hear and learn about, right? So let's dig in. As we talked about in part 1, we went through and described that there are 8 powerful ways to earn in Novacera's Lifetime Rewards Plan. And we talked about the requirements of some of the things you need to do to develop your business in order to qualify and step into these different powerful ways to earn. And as we had explained in part 1, these different bonus types are really unique in that starting from day 1, you can start earning a lucrative side or primary income with Novacera. But also as you advance in your businesses, as your business grows, there's different types of compensation vehicles or additional bonus types that become unlocked for you, or some of the existing bonus types grow for you in terms of you may be paid out on more levels. And so what we really want to dig in today and talk about is basically these 8 ways to earn and how they apply to you. And so having said that, let's go ahead and dig into the first one, which is retail commissions. Now retail commissions are really quite simple. The great thing about retail commissions is that if you have product on hand, let's say that you enrolled with Novacera with one of our ERA packs. What that means is that not only do you have enough product to consume for you and yourself and your family, but you also have product that you can begin to retail. And how that works is that as you expose these amazing products to your prospects, if you have some on hand, guess what? You can go ahead and sell them the bottles of the product right there. And what that does is it generates immediate income for you. What also is unique about Novacera is that not only do we promote and train and help you understand how you can make retail profits via face-to-face, but you also have a free marketing and retail website. And what this means is that you basically have an online store. So as an affiliate of Novacera, you have your very own e-commerce website online that you can direct people to. Where this comes in really handy is that you may share some of the product with friends or family that don't necessarily live within driving distance from you, but they want to order the product. They don't necessarily want to engage and become a part of the business, but they want to purchase the product and consume that product. You direct them to your online website where they can purchase it retail, and it's as easy and simple as that. How the retail commissions work is it's very similar to just the real world, right? So as a wholesaler, which is in essence what you are as an affiliate of Novacera, you generally buy product, or product is given to you as a wholesaler or offered to you as a wholesaler at wholesale price. And then just as the big name chain stores do out there, they mark it up, and that's what we call retail price. You as an affiliate, as a business builder of Novacera, are given a wholesale price, but your retail customers, they pay retail price. So how the retail commissions work is that the retail price that your customers pay minus your affiliate price equals the retail profit. Pretty simple, right? You personally are buying at wholesale. Your customers are buying at retail. You subtract the difference, and what you get is what we traditionally call as profit. To give you kind of an example of how that works with your customers, is that your affiliate price for a bottle of the Me Dots, for instance, is $49.97. The retail price is $59.97. So simple math tells me that $59.97 minus $49.97 is a $10 profit. It really is as simple as that. Again, this applies, if you're doing it face-to-face, then you're just pocketing the $10 retail profit right there on the spot because you receive the product at $49.97 and you're selling it to your customers face-to-face at $59.97, and you just keep the $10. On your retail website, the system, the computer itself does all this work for you. So as your customers that are ordering through the website are paying $59.97, the computer will generate the difference, and you'll see that retail profits in your weekly commissions. And so that's how that works. So the immediate means that you're receiving retail profits in face-to-face transactions, and your weekly retail profits are paid to you on the orders that come through your retail website. Novacera also has another unique concept that's called preferred customers. And preferred customers are customers that pay a preferred price, which is a reduced price off of retail. And the reason why we offer a preferred price is because preferred customers set up a recurring monthly order or a standing order. Some people call it auto ship. If you have customers that set up an auto ship profile, they are given a significant reduction in the price for setting up this recurring or standing order with the company. So again, the same model applies in how the retail profits are calculated for your customers that are at a preferred status. So they're called your preferred customers, how we calculate that. So again, they're paying preferred price. We subtract out the wholesale price or the affiliate price, and what you get again is the retail profit. So to kind of help you understand this, as you can see there, the affiliate price is $49.97. That's what you're paying, or what you would pay as an affiliate. A preferred customer would pay $54.97, which is a pretty significant discount off of the retail price. What that means for you is a retail profit on your preferred customer orders of $5. Well, you might be saying, well, wait a second. My retail profit went down $5. Well, that's because what you're doing is extending the discount to your preferred customers to help them see the benefits of getting onto a recurring order, which is a wonderful, wonderful thing for you because your preferred customer orders also count as your own personal PV. And again, it just helps with customer retention, and there's a lot of other benefits to that. But this is where it gets kind of exciting, is that we also have another component within the Lifetime Rewards plan that's called the Preferred Customer Bonus. So you may be saying, okay, well, I don't necessarily want to give up the profits, and that's fine. If you want to enlist all of your customers as just straight customers and not really promote the Preferred Customer Program, that's your choice. But there is a secondary program called the Preferred Customer Bonus that we're going to dig into now. The Preferred Customer Bonus is paid monthly. And really how this works is in order to qualify for this bonus, you, through your preferred customers, need to acquire 500 PV, so really $500 in preferred customer recurring orders. So these are orders that are just being shipped out automatically to your preferred customer base, which is a great thing. Your hands off, and your preferred customers are just getting their product on a monthly basis. Everyone's happy. If you reach the level of 500 PV in these preferred customer orders, you qualify for the preferred customer bonus. So to help illustrate this, each one of these little guys down here with the bottles of product are your preferred customers. So as you start to build your preferred customer base, some maybe are on a single, a 50 PV recurring order, or some might be on 100. You might have someone that's on 350. That's not uncommon in this business because these types of products are quite often well received by chiropractors and all kinds of naturopaths and different individuals that maybe are marketing large amounts of product. And so let's just say you do have someone at 350 and then another person at 50 PV. And these are your preferred customers that have set up a recurring order with you. Well, if I do the math, what I'm going to see here is I have 550 PV total in that given month from my preferred customers, which means I qualify for the preferred customer bonus. Well, just as we had shown on the chart, the one sheet, you get an extra 10% on that 550, on the entire 550. That's a wonderful thing, and again, it helps your customer base, and then you get additional incentives as that continues to grow. The next compensation type we want to talk about is the personal enrollment bonus. The personal enrollment bonus is another bonus that pays weekly. Weekly is awesome because you don't necessarily have to wait a full month. You're seeing immediate income, which a lot of us love. What this particular bonus type incentivizes you or rewards you for doing is enlisting new affiliates into your organization. And so, as you can see here on the chart that's depicted, that's from the one sheet, senior affiliates and above are eligible to receive the personal enrollment bonus. And the personal enrollment bonus pays on both ASP packs as well as ERA packs. So again, if you recall, ASP and ERA packs are the first-time order, the enrollment order of your affiliates that are joining Novacera. Another thing I wanted to point out is that at the senior affiliate level, you can kind of see the payout schedule here for your first and second ASP that you enroll, your third ASP that you enroll, and then your first and second ERA pack, your third ERA pack. You'll notice one thing in particular here is that from senior affiliate to director, all of the numbers double, and that continues all the way up through national marketing director. Tell me that's not cool. So really, once you reach the level of director, you really are receiving double pay for the same amount of effort. What I want to mention about this bonus that's unique and is something that is very important to understand is that on your first and second ASP enrollment, there is a certain payout schedule on that. So you'll see here at the director level, and that's what we'll focus on, is the director level. I'm receiving $10. So for my first and my second ASP that I personally bring into the business, I receive $10. Check this out. Once I enroll my third ASP, I receive 16 instead of the 10. So from the third onward, so the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, all the way, there is no limitation. I'm now receiving $16 per ASP through the personal enrollment bonus. And that there's some other bonuses that you'll earn on that same ASP order, but you'll receive $16 instead of 10. So there's really a big benefit to growing your business and enrolling more than just two, because once you reach that level of your third enrollee, your business really opens up. What also happens here is that on your third ASP enrollment, it pays out 3 levels up. So you're what's considered level 1 right here. You're the first level. Your enroller, so the person that brought you into the business, receives 2, and their enroller, so 2 levels up from you, is receiving a bonus as well. So this creates a really cool leveraged effect on the third ASPs and beyond, that there's multiple levels of compensation that are happening. And you may be wondering, like, well, why do I care if my enroller gets paid? Well, you may or may not, but what's cool is you are the enroller of other people, and they enroll people. And so really where this applies to you is that you're receiving 3 levels of depth of payout as the people that you bring into the business are doing or performing ASP enrollments themselves. You're receiving the benefits. The same rules apply and the same pattern applies for ERA enrollments. So first and second, you're receiving $50 personally. And then once you get your third ERA pack enrollment, you now see that number double. So you're receiving $100 on the third ERA pack and beyond that you are enrolling. And again, that unlocks a 3-level payout. So now as the people you enroll and they enroll are enrolling their third ERA packs, you are also receiving compensation for that. So it's really a cool bonus. To kind of help this concept, or the concept behind this enrollment bonus gel, we wanted to give you kind of an illustration so it's really, really crystal clear on how this pays. It's important to note that this bonus pays on the enrollment team. So this is about your personal efforts of enrolling people and then them enrolling people and so on and so forth. And we want to focus on the director level payout. If you remember, if you go back to the chart, directors are earning $10 and $16 on their ASP enrollments, and then $50 and $100 on their ERA pack enrollments. So with that in mind, once you bring in your first ASP pack, and so you'll notice here that the 1 says this is your first, and then the A represents the ASP pack. So this is your first ASP pack. As we recall from the previous chart that we were looking at, that pays $10. Well, when I enroll my second, again, I'm still just first and second, I receive $10 for that one as well. If you recall, upon my third ASP enrollment, the numbers and the payout increases. So what you're going to see here is on my third ASP, that jumped to 16. We kind of covered that in the previous slide. And then we also talked about how on that third enrollment, it also triggers 3 levels of payout. So you can kind of see here how you receive 16, but then your enroller receives 4, and their enroller receives 2. So again, there's 3 levels of payout. And again, that doesn't necessarily excite you too much because you may or may not care whether your enroller and their enroller receives any compensation. But again, you'll see here as we progress through this example how you become the benefactor of those 3 levels of payout. Well, you have now enrolled your first ERA pack and you receive $50. Looks like you're enrolling another ASP pack, your fourth. Again, it's 16. So anything third and beyond, you're getting the $16 for those enrollments. And again, it's triggering a 3-level payout. So now your enroller and their enroller are receiving the money there. My second ERA pack, I'm also going to receive 50. But check this out. Now as I enroll my third ERA pack, the number jumps to 100, just as we covered previously. And then it generates 3 levels of payout. Now your enroller is really happy because he's receiving 40 and his enroller is receiving 20. Well, you enroll another ERA pack, you receive $100 from that, and the money goes to your enroller and their enroller. Well, check this out. Now, as your fourth ERA pack starts to do enrollment of his own, and he enrolls his first and second ERA pack, he's receiving, so this ERA pack affiliate is receiving $50 on his first and $50 on his second, just as you did over here, right? But now he's the recipient of that. But when Mr. Number 4 there enrolls his third ERA pack, he receives 100 just like you did, but now it triggers that 3 levels of payout. And now, check this out, you are the benefactor of the $40. So now you're being rewarded on the efforts of others. So there's a really strong team benefit to the personal enrollment bonus, that as you help people that you bring into the business and you teach them the business and teach them how to grow their business, that you're receiving the benefits of that as well. So that's the personal enrollment bonus. The 90-day Jumpstart Incentive. This is another bonus that's all geared towards you helping those you bring into the business succeed. I mean, that's really the name of the game here, is that when you bring people into Novacera as an affiliate, it's very, very important that you work with them and you teach them what you know and you connect them with your mentors so that they can really succeed. That first 90 days in an affiliate's business is very, very, very vital, that they get the information they need and get the assistance they need in order to succeed. If they can thrive and understand the business in that first 90 days, guess what? Everything shows us that they'll do very, very well in this business. How the 90-day Jumpstart Incentive works is it's all based on the first 90 days of everyone you bring into the business as an affiliate personally. Within their first 90 days, you receive an additional incentive or compensation on their non-enrollment orders. Now, non-enrollment orders means the orders that they purchase directly by calling into the corporate office or through their back office that are not their very first order. So an ASP pack or an ERA pack is considered an enrollment order. There's a host of other compensations that are received on those enrollment orders. This is kind of after that. So this is a component, a compensation type that kicks in after that first order that an individual places when they enroll with the company. Again, you'll see a doubling effect from the senior affiliate to the director level. At the senior affiliate level, I get 10% of all the orders that my personal enrollees place within the first 90 days within their business. At the director level, I'm receiving 20%. So you can kind of see the benefit there to really reaching that level of director in your business. Again, let's show you an example so that you can fully understand this incentive. This is another incentive that pays weekly. We love that. Here's you over here, and we're going to focus on the director level. You've qualified a director, and let's show you how, as you bring people into your enrollment team, how this 90-day Jumpstart incentive applies to you. So in January, and again, this is all an example. These are just months to kind of help you understand how the time frames work. So let's say in January you bring in your first ASP, right? And again, it doesn't matter if it's your first or your 10th, doesn't matter. This particular compensation type doesn't look at any of that. In January, an ASP is considered an enrollment order, right? Because we talked about ASPs and ERA packs being enrollment orders. Well, you don't receive any additional compensations through the 90-day Jumpstart on an enrollment order for this first individual that you've brought into the company. But in February, this particular individual places an order, or he has a standing order with the company. You do receive the 20% payout on that order that is placed in February. Also, same thing happens in March. Again, in January, from January to February is 30 days. February to March is 60 days. March to April is the 90-day mark. So if this individual places an order in April, guess what? You also get that additional 20% on those orders. In May, he also continues placing an order, but that's outside the 90-day window of when he first joined the business, and so you don't receive any compensation. So you can see right there that first 90 days, it's very important to work with the people that you're bringing in to your business and personally enrolling to help them succeed, and we're giving you additional incentive for doing that. It's 20% at the level of director and above that you're receiving on these recurring monthly orders, which is just awesome. June and July, same thing applies. Earns you 20% at the level of director on these orders within the first 90 days. That's awesome. Let's just rip through a few more of these examples so you can fully understand how this works. You bring in an ERA, you enroll somebody with an ERA pack in February. Again, that's an enrollment pack. You don't receive that 20% on that. But this individual places an order the following month, in March. You do get the 20%. Check this out. In April, this individual placed 2 orders. They maybe have their auto ship order, but then they called in another order because they needed more product to sample and share and grow their business. Guess what? That's in the 90-day window, so you receive 20% on that order as well. There is no limitation to how many orders in a given month or within that 90-day period or that 90-day span that you can be compensated on. Really, it's all time-based, so any of the orders that are non-enrollment that your personal enrollees place in the first 90 days when they're within their business earns you the 90-day Jumpstart incentive. In May, this individual places 1 order, you get the money for that. In June, again, that's outside that 90-day window, so you're not compensated on that through the 90-day Jumpstart incentive. That's when some of the other compensation types you'll start to grow and you'll receive the benefits from there. In February, this is another example. You bring in an ASP pack. Again, that's an enrollment pack. You don't get compensated on that. Within the first 90 days, any of the orders that person places, you get compensated on. And just like the ERA pack above him, the same rule applies. Check this out. In March, you bring in an ASP pack. Again, that's an enrollment order, but within that same month, if that individual placed an order, again, this is just to illustrate that it doesn't matter how many orders in a given month or what month the individual places it in, those orders in, as long as it's within the first 90 days of their business. So again, you get the 90 days. Because he came in March, his 90 days went all the way through June, and then on the July order, you're not receiving the 90-day Jumpstart on that individual again. This is another example here where you've got someone that's placing multiple orders in a given month, and this is, again, just to really communicate that the number of orders doesn't matter. It just needs to be within the first 90 days of their business, and it can't be an enrollment order, which is the ASP and the ERA pack. At this point, we've covered the retail commissions bonus. It's a bonus that you can receive compensation on immediately and monthly. The personal enrollment bonus is something that pays weekly. And then the 90-day Jumpstart, which we just concluded, is another bonus that pays weekly. Before we dig into the next 2 compensation types, which is the 30-level Fast Start and the perfect binary residual earnings, we wanted to talk to you a little bit more about one of the very most unique aspects of Novacera's Lifetime Rewards Plan. And that is something that's called pay points. Pay points are the very reason that we have termed our binary structure the perfect binary. And the reason why is because these pay points are in essence a clone of you. So as you grow your business, as you personally enroll more individuals into your organization, both the enrollment team and your perfect binary team, these pay points are something that emulate a clone of you. And what that means is, why would you want to be cloned? Well, the reason being is that every clone of you is qualified through your original purchase, your original monthly purchase. And so these are basically free pay points to you that you can earn on. So there's multiple earning centers. And these pay points are triggered upon your third personal enrollment. So once you bring your third person into the business, that's when your first pay point is created. And this pay point, a clone of you, is inserted above that third enrollee. So now you're actually earning perfect binary and fast start monies potentially on the activities of the individual. So to kind of help you understand this, again, this is all about the individuals that you're bringing in and into into your business. On your first and your second enrollee, nothing happens other than they just plug into the rest of the compensation plan regularly. But on your third personal enrollment, this is where the magic of pay points kick in, and that's why you see the third plus there. You get an additional pay point. Again, the way to think about this in your mind is that at that point it's going to create a clone of you. That clone of you occurs in your perfect binary. And so what you'll notice here is this is you too. So this is the second version of you. Again, they're qualified through the same monthly purchase, but now you've got another earning center. As you bring in your fourth individual, you'll get another clone of you. And as you bring in your fifth individual, you'll get another clone of you. So as you can see here, with just 5 personal enrollments, you now have 4 earning centers in your perfect binary. Again, the way to really make sense of this is we'll show you an example here next. If you recall, in the first part of this video series, in part 1, we talked about qualifications, where we really described and went through the difference in your enrollment team and your perfect binary team and how the two teams kind of work together. When we first introduced it, when we were talking about qualifications, we did not want to complicate the concept and include this aspect of pay points. But now that we've talked about pay points, we'll go ahead and kind of show you how that really, how these pay points really create an amazing benefit for you in the compensation types that pay on the perfect binary. So if you recall from part 1 video, we used Bev and some of these other individuals to kind of help you understand how, as you enroll new people, how they kind of fall into your enrollment team, and then also how they fall into your perfect binary team. And just to refresh your memory, the binary team is unique in that, just like a bicycle has 2 wheels, a perfect binary team has 2 legs, a left leg and a right leg. So under every position there can only be one left and one right, so just 2 positions under each. And so when I bring Bev in, she goes on into my enrollment team linearly. And again, the enrollment team is infinitely wide and infinitely deep. There is no restriction to that. Whereas the perfect binary team is restricted to 2 levels, or 2 positions per level. So when I bring in Cal goes into my enrollment team, and Cal goes into my perfect binary team on my right team over there. Now, if you recall, pay points kick in on your third enrollment. So this is where the magic starts to happen and where you're going to see it happen. So when I bring in Dan, right, into my enrollment team over here, he is going to generate an additional pay point or clone of me in my perfect binary team. So as you can see, Dan, we would have maybe suspected that he would go directly under Bev, but check this out. The clone of you that was triggered by the enrollment of Dan gets inserted right above Dan. So now the clone of you falls right above Dan, and so now you get to benefit on Dan's business development efforts as well in your perfect binary, which is just awesome. When I bring in my fourth person, which is named Ed, he also triggers a pay point, which again gets inserted right above Ed. Flo, is actually an enrollment of Bev, as you can kind of see here. So Bev, that's her first enrollment, so nothing is happening in the way of pay points with that. But G-Dub, that's your fifth enrollment, which also triggers a pay point, is now you've got your fourth pay point, or your third pay point, your fourth clone of you within your perfect binary structure. When I bring in Hal, again, you can kind of see the pattern there, that by bringing in Hal and enrolling Hal, I'm generating another pay point, which is in my organization. So what's awesome is that with just 6 personal enrollments, you're going to count your original position. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 5 earning centers within your perfect binary team with just 6 personal enrollments. That's just awesome. Each one of these is almost this is you, right? So there's your original position, but each one of these also are earning centers that you can earn on, that we'll dig into here as we talk about the compensation types that pay on the perfect binary structure. The first one is the 30 level fast start. Well, for starters, how many times have you heard about a 30 level fast start? It's something that's really exciting, because most of the time fast starts may go up to 10 levels, but Novacera's fast start it pays out on 30 levels. You do need to be qualified at the director and above rank in order to receive the 30 level fast start. And as you advance through the plan, you'll notice that as a director, you get paid on 10 levels, and then as you advance to director 2, you're paid on 14, and then 18. And really, once you get to the level of director 10 here, that's where you're really seeing the benefits of 30 levels of fast start payout. The 30 level fast start pays on the first and second Arapac enrollments of people within your perfect binary team. So to kind of point out some of the main bullet points of the 30 level fast start before we show you an example, the first one is that it pays up to 30 levels deep. Again, we just covered that at the director level you're paying 10 levels, but then once we get to director 10, you're paying all the way up to 30 levels deep within your perfect binary. But here's the cool thing. It's 30 levels from each pay point. So again, remember, those pay points are clones of you, so you have 30 levels of depth from each one of those pay points, which is depicted here. So if you recall, when we were showing how pay points get inserted into your perfect binary, that your original position you get 30 levels from, your clone of you got 30 levels, or is getting 30 levels, and then every clone of you, there's 30 levels of depth that you have potential to be paid on, which is just crazy, but crazy exciting. We talked about that the 30 level fast start pays on the first and second Arapac enrollments by each person that's in your perfect binary team. It's going to show you and help you understand what this means. Here's you. Bev is someone in your perfect binary team. Well, Bev enrolls her first Arapac, her second Arapac, third, and her fourth. You're getting paid on the first 2, not anything beyond the first 2. But this is happening 30 levels deep within your perfect binary team from each pay point on the first and second Arapac enrollments within your perfect binary, which is just great. Third thing to point out here is that you must be director above to qualify. And again, the qualifications for director is you need 50 PV monthly volume there. You need 2 active legs, one on your left, one on your right at 50 PV. And then again, you do need to have ERA status or achieved ERA status in order to qualify as a director to receive the 30 level fast start. Let's give you an example of how the payout would look within your perfect binary team on the 30 level fast start. What we have here is, again, a diagram that shows you that we're focusing on G-Dub and Ed. G-Dub has brought in his first Arapac and his second Arapac, and Ed has also done the same, his first and second Arapacs. So those are depicted along here, where you can see how the payout occurs on G-Dub's first Arapac, his second Arapac, and Ed's first and second Arapacs right here. G-Dub, on his first Arapac, if you count the levels, that enrollment is happening 1, 2, 3, 4 levels within your perfect binary team. So if we go back to the payout schedule, that shows you the chart within that first four levels from you in the fast start payout is an $8 payout. Cal, this enrollment, GDub's first Aeropack enrollment is 1, 2, 3 levels from Cal, and so he's receiving the level 3 payout on that particular Aeropack enrollment. You, number 4, which is right here, again, this is a clone of you. It's a free pay point that's qualified by your top position, your main position, is also going to receive payout on GDub's Aero 1, his first Aero 1 pack enrollment. But from this particular pay point, this is 1, 2 levels. So on your level 2, you're going to receive $4. So with the effort of GW by bringing in this Aeropack, you are being compensated 2 times on that. And so that, as you can see, there's some real power to these pay points, because on the same effort within your team, you're receiving additional, basically double payout on that same effort. And then GW, of course, he was the one doing the enrollment, so he's receiving the 30 level fast start because he's level 1 of $2. He's receiving a host of other bonuses for these enrollments, but in the 30 level fast start, that's kind of the payout schedule. The same thing kind of holds true for his second Aeropack. The payout is exactly the same. It's your 4th level, it's Cal's 3rd level, it's GW's 1st level, and you're receiving those compensations from that. Let's talk about Ed's enrollments. Same exact pattern. Ed's number 1 and number 2 enrollments are on your 4th level. 1, 2, 3, 4th level. So you're receiving 8 and 8 on both of those. Cal, that's his 3rd level, so he's receiving 6 and 6 on there. Your number 3, so your cloned position right here, is receiving 1, 2, your 2nd level payout on that. And then again, Ed is receiving the level 1 payout on those as well. So as you can see, these pay points are truly remarkable in the effect they have within your perfect binary team and the 30 level fast start pay. You're receiving multiple payouts on the same effort, which is just something we love. Let's talk about the perfect binary residual bonus. This is also an amazing bonus because it pays up to 30 levels deep, and you can kind of see that at the rank of senior affiliate, you do qualify for perfect binary residual. But when I move from senior affiliate to director, I'm getting a doubling effect that's happening all the way through the plan here, which is just another reason why you need to strive and achieve the rank of director, is so that you can leave no money on the table. You're getting double the payout at director and above. As you advance through the plan, there's additional levels that you can be compensated on. Once you reach the level of Director 10, that's where you get payout on all 30 levels within your perfect binary residual. What the perfect binary residual is paying on are 2 things. One is on the product purchases, the recurring product purchases of your affiliates, your customers, and your preferred customers, right? So these are the non-enrollment orders. These are the recurring orders from your customers, preferred customers, and your affiliates on a monthly basis. What the perfect binary also is compensating you on is 100 BV, and BV stands for bonus volume. 100 BV on the Aero 1 pack enrollments that are happening within your organization. So we'll dig into this and explain this in detail. Again, some bullets that we want to cover. The first thing is that it pays on up to 30 levels deep. And again, that starts at the Director level 10, Director 10 level, where you're receiving the full 30 levels. But that's from each pay point. Just like we talked about in the 30 level fast start, you're receiving 30 levels of payout from each of your earning centers or your pay points within your perfect binary structure. We mentioned that it pays on 100 BV or bonus volume from your 3rd and greater Aeropacks enrolled by each affiliate. The 1st and 2nd Aeropack enrollments of people within your perfect binary structure are being paid out through the 30 level fast start, while we still reward you for the 3rd and beyond within your organization. So if you remember from when we were talking about the 30 level fast start, you have Bev here on your left side. Bev has brought in her 1st, her 2nd, her 3rd, and her 4th Aeropacks. In the 30 level fast start, you were rewarded on the first and second. You're not rewarded on those in the perfect binary, but instead you're rewarded on the third and beyond. The era pack is a $400 pack, so 25% of that, or 100 BV from the third and beyond era packs, flow into your perfect binary and are paid out, which is just, it's awesome. Another thing we wanted to point out is it pays on BV from recurring monthly product orders. So again, these are on the non-enrollment orders that are happening within your organization, which include customers, preferred customers, and affiliate orders. Let's give you an example of this. Again, this is your perfect binary team. Cal up here, yeah. So Cal here has enrolled within his binary team these two individuals under GW. He's enrolled his third and his fourth era packs, and so 100 BV from each one of those will flow into the perfect binary structure. You got Ed here. That this looks like his monthly auto ship order, but Ed also has a customer that has a monthly recurring order of 50 BV. And so how this those are the volumes that we're going to look at in terms of how they pay you here above the Cal's enrollments and Ed's orders. So Cal's number 3 era pack enrollment, the 100 BV comes into the perfect binary payout. That's on your level 4. You can kind of see the chart down here. This is taken from the one sheet. Levels 1 through 5 pays 2%. So 2% of the 100 is $2 that you're earning on Cal's era, his third era pack enrollment. On his fourth, you're also receiving $2. On Cal, again, this is level 3. Same thing. He's within that first 5 levels, so he's receiving the payout of $2 on that. You are also getting double pay, literally double pay on this, because your you number 4 here, this is your pay point, is receiving 2 and 2 on those orders down here as well. GW, those are considered as level 1, so he's receiving the $2 there. Ed's orders. So not only does Ed have his own personal order, but Ed also has a customer that's placed an order. You can kind of see how the payout falls in there. He's receiving, again, the 2% on the 50 BV from those orders. It's truly amazing what the pay points can do within your perfect binary team, where you're earning literally double the compensation on the same efforts within your team. Let's talk about the car program. Who doesn't want to drive a car of their dreams and have somebody else pick up a part or the full payment? I know I do. I would love that. The car bonus program pays monthly. And how the car bonus program works is starting at the director level 6 and above, you can start to receive a recurring monthly payment through this program to you directly. And so at the director level 6, it starts out at $200, and if you reach the level of national marketing director, it pays $800. Well, how you qualify for the car bonus is as such. You have to reach the level of Director 6 and above to qualify, and you need to reach that rank for 2 consecutive months in order to qualify. So to kind of show you here, once you receive or achieve the level of Director 6 in month 1, you need to do it a second month in a row. And once you do that, upon your second month of, let's say you achieve the rank of Director 6, upon that second month you're going to get 200. Let's say you did National Marketing Director 2 months in a row. You're going to receive 800, right, for that. How about maintaining the car bonus? Again, it's all based upon keeping your qualifications at a given rank level consecutive month after month. So if you can maintain the level of Director 6 month after month, you will continue receiving that $200. Again, if you can maintain the level of National Marketing Director every month consecutively, then you're receiving the $800 here. To kind of help you understand this, let's say in month 1 you hit the rank of Director 10. In your second month you hit it again, Director 10. Again, just like we were talking about over here, upon your second month is when you qualify. At Director 10, I qualify for $400 in payout. Let's say in month 3, I went on vacation, I didn't work my business, and I dropped from Director 10 down to the paid as rank of Director. Well, what happens there is I'm not going to be receiving the car bonus, and what it also does is, in essence, is resets kind of your monthly clock. And so now you need to qualify again for 2 consecutive months to kind of get your way back up into receiving the car bonus. So after you took your vacation month and only reached the level of Director during month 3 in month 4, you kicked it back into gear and now you're Director 6 again. That's great. That'll count as your first month as Director 6. In month 5, you hit Director 10 level again, right? You were receiving Director 10 payouts over here before the vacation month, but now you're Director 10. The thing is you need to remember that your first month was Director 6, your second month is Director 10, and so you're actually, the lowest of those 2 ranks is Director 6, which is why you're only being paid on the $200 here. But look at this. In month 6, you hit Director 10 again, and now you're back into Director 10 monthly earnings under the car bonus program. Very cool car bonus program. Another leadership incentive that we have is called the rank advancement bonus, and this has 2 parts to it. There's a personal incentive, and then there's the enroller incentive. What's super cool about this particular rank advancement bonus is that as you personally climb through the ranks, and once you reach the level of Director 6 and above, each time you hit a new rank for the first time, you get to receive this particular bonus here. So once you hit the rank of Director 6, guess what? You personally receive a $500 payout on that achievement. That's just awesome because you've received all the compensations up to that point, and also once you hit the level of Director 6, there's all these other bonuses that are opening to you. But in addition to that, the rank advancement bonus pays you a one-time payout of $500 for hitting that. At Director 8, you're getting $1,000. At Director 10, you're getting $2,500. And once you reach the level of National Marketing Director, you're receiving $15,000 for achieving that rank. How cool is that? What also is awesome about this particular bonus is that not only do you get rewarded for hitting that rank, but also the person that brought you into the business is rewarded. And that's what you see here is your enroller also receives a bonus. So once you hit the rank of Director 6, you receive personally $500, but your enroller receives $250. Again, you may or may not care if your enroller is receiving any money, but again, this applies to you as you help people you enroll in the business achieve Director 6 level and above, that you will become the benefactor of the enroller bonuses there. So let's kind of break this down and show you how this works. Again, the rank advancement bonus does require that you hit these given ranks for 2 consecutive months. So once you hit Director 6 level for the first month, that starts your qualification process. Once you hit it a second month, that confirms your qualification, and now you receive the personal rank advancement bonus, and your enroller receives their enroller rank advancement bonus. So to kind of show you how this works, to give you an example, let's say that you have reached the level of National Marketing Director, and this was your 2nd consecutive month that you hit that rank. You are the benefactor of $15,000 right there, as you can kind of see. Well, these are some of your personal enrollees that you've been working with to help achieve ranks. This individual here, you help them receive achieve the rank of Director 6 for 2 months in a row, right? They receive their $500, just we talked about right here, but you receive $250, which is what you, because you are their enroller, you receive the $250. Director 8, they receive $1,000 personally, but you receive the $500 right here. Director 10, they receive $2,500, and you receive $1,000. Again, if you help someone else receive or achieve the level of National Marketing Director, they receive that hefty $15,000 payout, but you also receive the $6,000 enroller rank advancement bonus. That's pretty exciting. What's important to also notice and understand is that, let's say that, and most likely this won't happen, but in the event that it did, let's say that you were only personally qualified as Director 6 level, but someone that you have personally enrolled reaches the level of Director 10. So they achieve the level of Director 10. They receive the $2,500, but because you right here are not also at Director 10 level and above, the maximum you're going to be able to be paid on is $250 because that's the maximum payout at the Director 6 level. So again, does that make sense? You are Director 6, but the person that you've personally enrolled on your team has hit Director level 10 right here. They're going to receive the $2,500, but instead of the $1,000, the most you're going to be able to receive is this amount right here because that's what the maximum payout is for the Director 6 eligibility level. 8 powerful ways to earn with Novacera's Lifetime Rewards Plan. We talked about all of these different compensation types, everything from retail commissions all the way through the powerful rank advancement bonuses. We hope you found this training to be beneficial, and we hope that you have a good understanding of how you can truly build a lifetime income and a lifetime business with Novacera. There is one additional bonus type or payout type that we call our perfect line bonuses that we'll be covering in an additional video. But until then, we hope you found the two sets or the two parts in this video series highly beneficial. And again, we thank you for your time, your attention, and we will see you at the top.